Okay, so I'm going to eat my dinner and then I'm going to talk to you about Airbnb tech you probably didn't even know existed. So I was told I had to get Napolitana pizza. The place was absolutely packed. Got some takeout. So we're gonna head back to the Airbnb and enjoy it there. All right, time to see if this was worth the short couple-minute walk. Well, got dinner and dessert. Cannoli for dessert and a Napolitana pizza. Yum. And I got an iced tea. Okay, so I'm gonna eat my dinner and then I'm gonna talk to you about Airbnb tech you probably didn't even know existed. So the first piece of technology that you as a host or the host of the apartment that you're staying in may choose to install is called a FreshAir Sensor. And that's this guy right here. So basically the unit plugs into the wall and there's a special screw that you install that locks the unit into the wall. So anybody that rents your Airbnb, they can't unplug it. It's permanently stuck in the wall. And what that little guy there does is it monitors the air quality in the room and it specifically detects two things. So this is the guy, this is it right here. So it's called FreshAir Sensor. And what the FreshAir Sensor does is it uses a PolySense technology, patented polymer sensors based on 17 years of university research. Their PolySense technology detects specific airborne chemicals, the only technology available to immediately detect tobacco and marijuana smoke. Our mission is to improve lives through novel sensor technology. Several additional sensors are in development for other hazardous chemicals, so that's cool too. And they're actively working to detect dangerous chemicals to protect people from unwanted exposure. Absolutely amazing technology, this FreshAir Sensor. So if you are an Airbnb owner and you are renting out your place, this is definitely something that you want to install. It's going to keep people from smoking tobacco and marijuana in your apartment. And you know what, it's probably a great idea to let them know it's installed so they know that this sensor exists and they don't do it, because that's a deterrent right there on the wall. So let them know it's there. And hey, there you go, you're gonna have a smoke-free apartment. Let's go find some more hidden tech in your Airbnb that you might not know is there. Okay, so the next piece of tech that you're gonna want if you're a host of an Airbnb, or a piece of tech that you may wanna look for if you're staying in an Airbnb, is something called a Noiseaware. And this little guy right here plugged into the wall is a Noiseaware monitor. And basically what it does is it monitors the noise within the room and alerts the host if there's a party. So if you're gonna host a great big party, make a whole crap ton of noise, this guy on the wall here is going to record all of that noise, report it to your host, and basically you're gonna get busted because you had a party at an Airbnb. So if you're a host and you have neighbors and you wanna respect their privacy, this is something that you might wanna grab for your property called Noiseaware. So this is basically a guy right here called Noiseaware. And again, plugs into the wall, uses a special screw so that it gets stayed plugged into the wall. People staying at your Airbnb can't just rip it out. And I believe the app actually tells you if it's unplugged, so there you go, they're busted anyway. Okay, so let's go check out some more tech that you can install in your Airbnb. So this is a Samsung SmartThings monitor that you can hook up to all kinds of stuff in your Airbnb different sensors like water leak sensors, motion sensors, open close sensors, really all kinds of different things. So that is a cool thing to have if you want to keep tabs on what's opening, closing, being used, etc. So that is the Samsung SmartThings hub right here, hidden underneath a night table and plugged into a Netgear probably extender, range extender. Okay, let's go check out some more cool tech. So this is a Yale programmable lock. These are great for sharing codes with your housekeeper as well as sharing the codes with your guest. They're basically set up with a program that automatically shows which codes you've given to which guests, and it sends those codes off to your guest on arrival so they have their own personal code. When your guests leave, they actually input a separate code which locks them out of the apartment, but again sets a different code up for, let's say, the housekeeper or the next guest that's going to arrive. So definitely a super cool thing to get if you are an Airbnb host. You want to grab one of these Yale locks. So if you're an Airbnb host and you want to pick up any of this cool technology to add to your locations, links are in the description below, so make sure you head down there and give a click to learn more, or maybe grab one of these devices to add to your location. So if you're a guest at an Airbnb and you want to check out what technology they might have installed, if you have access to their Wi-Fi network, all you need to do is download an app called Fing, F-I-N-G. And this app here will do a scan of the entire Wi-Fi network and tell you exactly what's connected to the network. So this is also great for protecting yourself if you're an Airbnb guest, because you can see if something shows up like IP camera, then maybe you might want to take a look around. And an easy way to spot cameras inside things like smoke detectors is just shine the flashlight from your phone up inside them, and if you see a reflection, you know that there's a lens. So if you see a lens and you find something on Fing called IP camera, I'd definitely be a little bit worried and maybe choose a hotel for that evening. So protect yourself as a guest and protect yourself as an Airbnb owner. Both of these are very important things to consider when you want to involve yourself in the world of Airbnb. If you've never stayed at an Airbnb before and you want to check one out, head down below into the description where you can get a special code to save up to $45 off your next Airbnb stay. All right, until next time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and most importantly, take it easy out there.